Eve, and welcome to day 11 of the Healing Path series, Easing Through the Holidays. I'm Laura Donnelly, and I am the founder of the Healing Path Conversation series and Dancing with Ease Body Brain Balance. People hire me to teach them to move out of pain and into healing. These these little short talks are ideas that you can explore and play with throughout your day. They don't require hours and hours of deep meditation or work or journaling. You might uncover stuff. Stuff might come up. It is the way it works for me. And it works when I don't dive in. I have to find. And I just say, wow, I wonder what's happening right now. Why do I always feel sad at the new year? Um, why is the whole big party thing and the fireworks thing, why does it seem so backwards to me? Even when I was a kid, I have a journal that I wrote, you know, what is this about? Why does this happen this way? I don't know if I ever found the answer, but I did find the answer that works for me. And that was what I needed. And so, one of the things I wanted to share about today is the past, talking about the past, because um, the old years dying and the new years being born, and the falderall, and the make the New Year's resolutions and all of that stuff. And it's in the news and it's on the TV and it's in the movies, like happy holiday movies, whatever. So, one of the things, we're doing just a little series here on things you can look at that you might want to do a different way in the new year. The first one that we talked about in this little group of three was criticism, criticizing yourself and criticizing others, and what happens in your life, what kind of space is created for new things to happen when we stop spending energy on criticism. That's not saying that we're not going to look at things, we're not going to evaluate, we're not going to discern between this was a good, better, nicer, more pleasant outcome from an event, and this was a less pleasant outcome, and what is my piece of the puzzle to create the more beneficial and pleasant outcomes. That's discernment thinking. That's very different than saying this is all my fault. I can never get this right. I messed that up so badly. Those things, and you might have messed something up really badly, but to stay stuck in the past of what you messed up and go over it and over it and over it again, that's practicing in your mind, to do it again the next time the situation comes up, or to do it over and over even. So what we think about is what kind of creates the energy that we take forward and that we use to decide to solve problems, to make things happen, to do stuff. So the next thing we talked about was ways to interrupt our worrying patterns, because worrying, again, this is going over and over all the things that might go wrong in the future. Why do we want to practice that? Yes, we want to have tools. Okay, so like if you're going to drive in the winter where I live in Kansas, it's wise to have some extra water in your car, a blanket, maybe a sleeping bag, a flashlight, a little bit of food. So that if you get stopped on the road, they can just put down these barriers and say you can't drive anymore, and then you're stuck there. Now they're better at it than they used to be. They used to just drop them over the road. Now they kind of put them on where you get up onto the interstate, and they alert you that those barriers are going to be there and you can't keep going. But then you're stuck. You can't turn around. You have to wait for the police to come get you. And so you take things to take care of yourself should something happen, but you don't worry that it's going to happen. You don't, oh no, this is it. You just say, well, if this happens, I need A, B, and C. This is my winter travel box. I've just put it in my trunk. Everything is good. So it's not that you never think about the things that might happen, but you just don't get in a groove and go over and over and over them. And then there's the past. Same thing. The past is a groove. You can go back there and you can go over and over and over. And it can be happy memories that are not happening now with people that you used to know and work with or who were in your family. Um, and they can be very, very happy memories. But what can happen is you can, by going over and over and over them in a certain way, you bring forward the loss of those. The other thing about the past, now there's a way the past can support you, which is to look at the situation. How fortunate was I to have met this person? I have a good friend. She lives in South Africa. We never have met in person, but our lives have been enriched by meeting online, and we have many common interests, and we have great conversations, and we spark each other's ideas. And that happened because something happened. We our paths intersected somewhere, some way. And when that happened, we also had the moment of reflection. Now, I sent her a happy New Year's Eve message, and she said, "I'm so happy we met." And I said, "We are we are twice blessed. We are enjoying the fruits of knowing each other, and we are able to be grateful, to feel the gratitude of that happening." And so that is twice blessed. And it is, I could worry, what if we had never met? Well, what's the point of that? It doesn't help my system. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help her. And so taking care not to ignore the past, but to look at how you think of the past, how you bring the things from the past that can support you into the future, into the present with you now, and carry them forward, and how you can shift how you hold the energy from the past so that you have some space and freedom to make new memories. So take good care, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow in 2023.